Hello Capricorn, thank you for coming back if you're a returning subscriber. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I hope you enjoy the reading. It's a general reading, so aspects may apply to you, but it could also be showing up in somebody that's in your life currently. It could be showing up in their life. I use the 12 houses of the zodiac, associated astrological guidance, and then goddess guidance, and then the destiny cards, which I do at the end. If you would like a private reading, then please go to my website. The link is below in the description box. All the information is on there, and we can get in contact. Okay, let's start your reading. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick out 3 houses of area interest for you this month. Let's check it out. Okay, so we have the 11th house, which is the house of friendships, contacts, networks, and anything to do with groups. And it can also be your visions of the future, your particular dreams and hobbies and interests that you'd like to push forward. It's all to do with that. It's also about group consciousness. So this can be about social reform and global causes, global. Let's just put that under there, and then we've got this one under here. So that can be about global consciousness, and that's everything to do with social reform, what's happening in the world, trends, currents, that sort of thing. That's what wanted to come. Okay, there we go. Let's get another house card for you. First house. This is everything to do with the body, and also what you project to other people. So what they see when they see you. It's your physical self, but it's also your external self, your appearance, also your independence, how you're making your way in the world at this time. Okay, we've got Una. So the first one we had was Leap of Faith, and now we've got Una coming in for you. Una is about not worrying too much about how things are unfolding, and that just to keep going, because everything is being handled by the universe, and everything is in perfect timing. So you may be trying to initiate something, and it's just saying don't worry, don't force things to happen. Things will come as they're meant to. Okay, you also have third house. So far we have 11th house, first house, and third house. Third house is everything to do with communication. So this is written, verbal, body language. It can also be short journeys, and communication with specific family members, even neighbors can come in with that as well. We've got lunar eclipse, so some sort of shift going on there. Some sort of shift coming in, which is going to be fairly abrupt. Bottom of the astrological deck is Grand Cross Provoker, so you've got a lot happening, and you're going to be juggling a lot of energies at the moment. So there's certainly something going to come in, something's going to shift for you, and you're going to be, you're going to be facing quite a lot of sort of multiple things happening at once, and things all pressing in on you. So it can cause a little bit of frustration and exhaustion, basically, frustration, and also, no sooner get past a hurdle than another one appears, or you have a long list of priorities, and it's a case of, well, which one do I do first? So priorities and time management is very, very important with Grand Cross. But what it does do is build up your inner resilience and your inner strength. It really is a very very important card. It's too many coming out there, so let's just put that underneath. Here we've got Kali, endings and beginnings. So this is coming in with a lunar eclipse card. So there's some sort of communication which is going to end something, and then something else is going to begin. You could be giving it, or somebody could be giving it to you, or it could be the end of some sort of association with somebody, or certainly it could also be documents and contracts. So something is ending and something is beginning. Bottom of the goddess deck is Yamanya, golden opportunity. So important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them. So I feel with this ending and beginning, a new opportunity is going to come in for you. Okay, so 11th house, we've got earth element stability at the bottom. So what this is saying is that everything to do with your 11th house, which is, the sort of a social element, it's your friends, your contacts, your networks, who you gather in your life, with regards to even a society or an association or some sort of group activity. It's also the projection of your hopes and dreams and wishes for your particular hobbies and interests and what you're interested in. But it's also about global things, social reform, global consciousness, trends and currents, things like that. So what it's saying is earth element is that stability is coming in for you, that things are becoming more solid. What it's saying is that you've got at the top, you've got Orna, leap of faith. Take a risk and put your heart's true desire into action. So I feel what's going to happen is, there's a big opportunity coming in here for you. There's certainly going to be a big shift coming in for you. This is undeniable, this endings and beginnings. And an opportunity is going to come in for you, but it's going to create quite a bit of work. And this is where the juggling comes in. But with earth element, what it's saying with this card is, especially paired with Orna, is that you may have, as I said, there's stability coming, but what it also can be is that you need to be methodical and practical and systematic about what you're doing. All of those things are important with earth signs, and you are you are an earth sign, so that's going to be important. However, what it also can indicate that you could be leaning towards being over materialistic, sort of getting bogged down with possessions and things that you own, which really have possibly outlived their usefulness. But this can also be ideas and mindsets and points of view, which just you've outgrown, basically. So it could also be that you're changing your, you may need to change something within your circle of friends, or you may be noticing changes coming in for you. But with the earth element, it's saying, do not be afraid to try something new, to open your mind and let go of fears which are probably holding you back from manifesting other things which you would like to do. And this is where Orna comes in, leap of faith. So there's something that is close to your heart, something you're being prompted to do something, and it's coming in with the 11th house. So this could be to do with your future, where you're headed, what you want to do, what you're trying to manifest, to do with your own particular hopes and interests. It can also be within a circle of friends. You could be getting the support of your friendships and your contacts and your networks in order to bring this change in, something that you want to pursue. So you could be getting a lot of support at this time, people just materializing to assist you. You're going to be making very valuable contacts with the earth element card. This is about making very valuable contacts at this time, people who are going to help you in some way, and this could even be on a global scale. It could be some interest very close to your heart with regard to some sort of social reform or some sort of greater purpose which you want to pursue. It could be very personal with regards to pushing your own hopes and dreams forward, but there is a leap of faith going to be required here. And this is why I say with the earth element card, it can make you overly serious and overly heavy. In other words, you simply are so stuck in even old-fashioned mindsets or mindsets that just don't serve you anymore, and you need to grow and you need to expand, and you're going to be putting yourself under a lot of pressure to take an action and to try something new. So put aside your fears, don't be afraid to try new things, and this at this time that we're in within our ascension right now is all about that. It's about following your heart, doing the things that are right for you, not what is right for what is perceived to be a great a suitable path for you, something that it looks prosperous and looks great for you, but in actual fact it's not aligned with your interests. So what she's saying here is that you need to take a leap of faith now. So this card, Earth Element, is saying that there are aspects of your life which are holding you back. You need breakthrough, but you need to try new things, let go of your fears, and open up your mind, explore different things, and take a leap of faith. We've also got the first house here. As I said, the first house is everything to do with your physical body. It's your appearance, your life force, your vitality, your chi. But it is also what you're projecting to others at this time. So just be careful with this. As I said, you're going to be going through changes. This could be very abrupt coming in for you. So literally, it's like if you've been in a rut, which is what the earth elements can sometimes indicate, that if you've been in a rut or in a specific way of life, which was great in its heyday, but you've outlived it now. You need to grow, and that can put you under intense pressure. So this is manifesting in your first house, which is your personal independence, how you're meeting the world, what you're projecting outward to others, what they're going to see and perceive in you. It can also be your character and personality and so on, but it's very much about you physically. So it certainly seems to me that you have to make some sort of decision, take some sort of action at this time. And it's about what you're projecting, what it is that you're actually exhibiting for others at this time that is going to determine the course of this outcome, because this is plotting your course. This is moving forward. Underneath, you've got the moon soul, which is everything to do with your moods and your habits. So bear this in mind when it is you are under this pressure now and you're needing to make these changes or to bring new things into your life. Watch your moods, watch your habits. Be prepared to change things at this time, because if you don't approach it with an open heart and an open mind, then the changes will be made for you, and those are always going to be harder. So always approach things with a positive attitude. Be prepared to change, be prepared to try new things, and examine your habits and your moods, so that what you are projecting to others, especially to do with your friends, that they are willing to assist you at this time, and they will come forward to assist you. And this can be your contacts and your networks, and this can take a lifetime to build up, so depending on where you are in your life. But these people are going to be very valuable, and you're going to be making important contacts now. So you really want to put your best foot forward, okay? So also with the Moon Soul card, this can be physical changes that you are undergoing at this time. We are all undergoing physical changes because of the ascension. So you're changing at a cellular level. And this can be affecting your moods and your habits, but it can also be just affecting your physical body. So because you've got first house here, so what it's saying is that with the moon card, moon normally rules Cancer. So this is a time to actually withdraw periodically as well, just to reorientate yourself, to ground yourself. And with the earth element card, grounding is important, but it's also about managing your emotions, okay? And you could also be dwelling on the past. You could be looking back with nostalgia, or with some kind of possibly regret maybe, or just be looking back and trying to model your current experience on the past, and that's never going to work, okay? You have to stay present. You can take your lessons and your experiences and learn from those from the past, but you can't live there. You've got to move forward. So this is about taking that wisdom, taking that knowledge, and moving forward in your life. You could have some things coming up out of the woodwork here, perhaps secrets or some sort of things that have been kind of hidden. Sometimes things under the moon can be hidden. So you could have a couple of health issues coming up, or you could be seeing things in your environment, perhaps with some friendships or with people around you at this time. It could also be that you have a strong female influence in your life, or you could be gaining access to female wisdom and, anything to do with female wisdom. It could also be that your body is actually physically changing. Perhaps you're a woman and you're going through different changes in your cycles and so on. It could be that. But it has got a very nurturing feeling about it, the moon. This is where you go when you want to retreat and you want to relax, and that your moon keeps you feeling safe, okay? So all of these aspects need to be taken into consideration at this time while you undergo this change. Oh, sorry about that. Sorry, the electricity went off there briefly. I'm not quite sure why, but anyway, whatever I was saying obviously is very important for you because all electricity went off. So, okay, so anyway, first house, as everything I was saying, you need to be managing your emotions. You need to be managing what you're projecting to others, because that is, you're going to draw people to you who are going to assist you at this time. And you could also be going through physical changes. So do everything you can to assist yourself at this time. And you may need to bring in your feminine wisdom. Perhaps you need to bring in your feminine side, whether you're masculine or feminine. We have both. They both need to be in balance at this time. So this moon card is also about using your intuition, which is attributed to the feminine side as well. So using your intuition, also tapping into your gut instincts right now about which way you want to move forward. You have Una, easy does it. There is no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is occurring in perfect timing. So do not be concerned that you may have missed the boat, or that you've got so much going on that you're just not coping, or that with all these changes coming in that you're just not actually going to reach your goals or find your purpose, or all of these other things, all these other societal pressures that come in as well. Like I said, with the moon card, you need to withdraw periodically just to center and rebalance yourself, spend time in your own, nurture yourself and nurture your body. And take steps to nurture yourself and nurture your body through whatever may be happening. Support yourself. And she's saying, do not concern yourself with, worrying about your purpose, or what it is you should be doing, or that you need to hurry, or you need to force things in some way to manifest or to happen, or to steer your way. Everything is occurring in perfect timing. Opportunities are coming in for you now, which has already been mentioned. You've got opportunities. Doors are opening for you. They're going to open like magic. But it all depends on your attitude and your willingness to accept change and to steer yourself forward. Because she's bringing this, but she's assuring you that just take it easy, one step at a time, prioritize, which is what the Grand Cross Provoker card is all about. You will have a lot on your plate, but just work through it systematically, which is what the Earth Element card is about, and you will reach your goal. But don't concern yourself. Don't worry. There is no need to hurry or force things to happen. Perfect timing is at play here. We've got third house. This is everything to do with communication. So this can be to specific family members. This can be aunts, uncles, general relatives, siblings, cousins. So a sibling may be involved here. It can also be neighbors. So there may be something specific coming in for you to do with one of those people in your life, or several of them. And it could be to do with contracts and documents. The third house covers that as well. So you could be signing something, or you may need to move. And you're now signing a contract for something to do with that, because certainly with the lunar eclipse change and Kali coming in, there's a big shift here. This is absolutely undeniable. It's unavoidable. It's completely necessary, and it's inevitable. Okay, so third house, you're going to be probably doing a lot of research, a lot of communication with other people. And as I said, don't forget your 11th house, your friends, your contacts, and your associates, your networks. Draw on your resources to assist you at this time. Word of mouth, all of these things. Also write down your priorities. I feel this is going to be important. Write down your priorities, because you've got the Grand Cross Provoker. Because when you take something from your mind and you write it down, a list of priorities or a list of things that you want to achieve, and even if it changes every other day, or sometimes it can change within a day, that's fine. You just cross off what has been done or rearrange the priorities, but you must trim it down to the essentials, what is absolutely needed, not necessarily what's wanted, and work your way systematically through things. Manage your time. And you're going to be, as I said, exposed to a lot of written things, possibly research on the internet, because the third house can rule electronics and things like that. So a lot of communication back and forth at this time. You could be receiving a bit of a bombshell from a message, or you could be giving it at this time. But this is going to activate a whole lot of things in your life. Short journeys may be coming in. Perhaps you are relocating and you're looking at different places to stay or to move to, or you're perhaps dealing with other family members who are going through some sort of change, and you're driving back and forth. So that can all come in. but certainly contracts, documents, the written, anything verbal is governed by this card. So very, very important card. It could also be from if it's not specific people, your family members around you, then it can be a wider audience. So this could be business related, or just you may be in the media or something like that. But it's an important card, and you've got a massive shift coming in for you. So you've got lunar eclipse change. This is cyclical. It follows the cycles of the moon. So this can wrap up within 6 months, or it can unfold over a period of 6 months. 6 weeks it can wrap up, or it can unfold in a period of 6 months. So this can be really a very abrupt and unexpected change coming in for you, and it's to do with the third house. So this could be shifting you into a new place, or you may have to let go of something and then go to a new place. So it could be that transitionary period, but whatever it is, it's going to get you out of your rut, out of your comfort zone. You're going to feel uncomfortable for a while until you find your feet. But always remember your attitude, your willingness to accept change, your willingness to navigate certain things and to try new things is going to determine the course of this and how uncomfortable or how comfortable it's going to be for you. It could also be a bubbling up of something that you were aware of. It was there, you knew about it at the back of your mind, but it didn't coalesce, or you didn't have all the facts, or whatever it may be, but now all of a sudden it bubbles over and you simply have to deal with it. But it's an inevitable change, something completely necessary to you, and it's something that you simply must do. It's to get you out of where you were into something else. And as I said, there could be quite a bit of up and downs, navigating things, roller coasters, however you want to look at it, but it's a cyclical issue. It's ruled by the moon, so emotions will be high. And as I said, I do feel it's about communications, possibly with family members and certain people in your environment. And you're achieving something, or you're signing something, or you're dealing with contracts or possibly documents, and this is something that was lurking and now it suddenly comes out and you simply have to deal with it. And to back that up, you have Kali, endings and beginnings. The old must be released so that the new can enter. So with the moon, you can get overly nostalgic, as I've already said. You can get trapped in that. So you must let go of the past. So put it to bed, deal with the issues that need to be dealt with, put things away, release what you need to release, because these changes that are coming for you are very, very important, and they're going to pave the way for you. New doors are opening for you, and it's very, very necessary. It's a very important change that is coming for you, and it's something you simply must do. And a Kali will close doors for you and open new ones for you, and it can be very swift, it can be very abrupt, but it really depends on you and where you are in your life and your level of acceptance of change, and knowing simply at a soul level or at a heart level what it is you must do. You will know, you will absolutely know, and just follow that. Let go of the past so that you can move forward, because you need to make room for new things with this card coming in. New things. You can't, if you've got a room full of furniture, it's stuffed full. If you want to change something and you need to change something to grow and to let light in, you'd have to remove some items in order to open up and possibly bring a new thing in. So this is like that. It's removing old things that don't serve you anymore, so that you can open up and move forward. Your attitude and your willingness to do this and make these changes is going to determine the transition. Otherwise, it can be really quite difficult. So it's going to be up to you at the end of the day. With all these changes going on, you've got your Manya golden opportunity coming in. Important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them. So this, as I said, could be a relocation to a water body or near to water or something to do with that. But with this, she is in the sea, and opportunities, this is how the universe works. Opportunities come to you in waves. Okay, so what you do is you wait for the next wave. You see it coming, you get ready, and then you dive in to let it carry you where you need to go. And just be reassured that when you see this opportunity coming for you, you must leap without hesitation. You must leap. So take a leap of faith. This is what she's saying. Take a leap of faith, because this opportunity is absolutely made for you. You're destined for it. It's got your name written all over it. And you mustn't concern yourself that you are somehow not ready for this. You are ready. all your wisdom, all your experience, all your skills, your qualifications, whatever it is that makes up you, whatever that makes you tick, is going to accompany you into this change and into this opportunity, and it's perfectly fitting for you to take this opportunity. So see the wave, it's coming for you, leap in and let it carry you where it needs to take you, and the universe will guide you where you need to go. And this is what Carly is saying, and what Orna is saying, that it's all designed for you. It's very important that you take it. Now, if for some reason you should hesitate, then you will have to wait for the next wave. And this is the thing, when sometimes you do hesitate, and you decide not to, you procrastinate for whatever reason, and the opportunity passes you by. Then you'll have to wait for the next one to come, and that is dependent on divine timing. So, as I said, there's no time like the present. Seize the moment you see the opportunity, go for it, because it's going to be very important, and it's going to really put you in a much better position than where you have been up till now. All sorts of things are going to open for you. It's a very, very positive card, this, and as I said, golden opportunity. During this change process that's going on, you've got Grand Cross Provoker. So don't be scared of this. It is 4 tough angles bearing down on you, but what it is, it's going to apply pressure. This pressure is necessary, because what it is, it's a catalyst for change. Okay, so things are going to be coming at you, whether it's before the shift or after the shift, and now you've got to get things organized. You're going to have things coming at you from all different angles. There may be frustration, there may be stress there, but you're going to be juggling your time. But rest assured, which is what Yamanya was saying as well, and your leap of faith, you have all the skills necessary to do this. You have all the skills and talents, and you're going to be using them. Trust me, when this card comes in, you are going to be using every one of those talents and skills to move yourself forward. But it's a very important card, because what it does is it shifts you out of a situation and into new ones, and literally you can chart your course. And it builds up inner resilience, it builds up inner strength. Your authenticity comes in. Just watch your communication, which is what we had with the 3rd house. Watch what you're saying in the moon as well, your habits and moods. Communicate properly with those around you. Delegate where you need to. Ask for help, which is where you have the 11th house with your friends coming in and your contacts and your associates. If you need help, ask for help. But it's about prioritizing time management, and just working steadily through what it is you need to do. And with the juggling, you have all the skills, you have the talents to do this, and rest assured that you have. And being a Capricorn, you're business oriented, you're very capable people. You will achieve what you need to do. You're just going to have a lot of things coming at you all at once, but you will overcome it, and you will get through this, and success will be yours on the other side. Just want to do a destiny card now for you. Flexibility. All right. So as I said, this has been exhibited here with the Earth Element card, where I talked about trying new things and not being afraid to take new paths, try new things. Orna is about leap of faith, and you've got these big changes coming in for you. So flexibility, that's what it's all about. Don't be so fixed in certain ideas, or having ways of doing certain things, or only having certain people help you at certain time. You must be much more flexible if you're going to navigate this period. Try different things, ask people for help, and be prepared to bend as you navigate this path. And your path forward through this change and these shifts will be much easier, and you will find that you get into a flow. Even though it may be pressured, you will get into a flow, especially if you are exhibiting flexibility, and which is what you need to do. Emotional, physical, whatever is applying to you. Be flexible, and don't hold that rigidity in your body, because then it will start to manifest in your health. So with the Earth Element, try new things. Be steadfast and be reliable and be responsible for your goals, but go with the flow and be more flexible about how you attain this and your attitude, and you will get where you need to be. Okay, Capricorn, hope you enjoyed that. Please take care, and I will see you next time.